Hello, welcome. We're Algebra 1. We are still in the first learning target. Today it's about f of x notation. Basically, this is a different way of writing what y is. So the first example, it says we might write f of x equals 2x plus 3, which means that any x value is multiplied by 2, and then 3 is added to that product. There's another function example, f of x equals x squared plus 5x, which means that any x value is squared, then added to the product of 5 and that x. Let's do some examples. Now, in our first example, f of x equals 2x plus 3. We are meant to evaluate f of 4. What that means is we'll go ahead and put 4 in for each of the x's. And that means 8 plus 3, so it's 11. Boom, 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 done. Okay, next example. F of x equals x squared plus 5x. We are meant to evaluate f of negative 3. So you go ahead, substitute negative 3 in for each of the x's. There we go. We got a 9, negative 15. Boom. Overall, negative 6. We are making progress, folks. Okay. Now, however, sometimes I'm not going to tell you the x value. I'm going to tell you the function value, and I want the x value back as the answer. So, for example, suppose f of x equals 2x minus 3. What value of x makes f of x equal to 5? So in this case, the whole thing's equal to 5, and we need to solve for x. Some of these you're going to be able to do just by kind of thinking through it in your head. I'm going to show you the normal ways of equation solving, kind of to remind you of some key things from 8th grade. Please make sure that you're able to do these equation solving processes. And if you're not, make sure you're getting help so that you can build those skills back up. So here, we have 5 equals 2x minus 3. The first step would be adding 3 to each side. So 8 equals 2x. Then dividing both sides by 2. And so it says 4 equals x, and that's delightful, but that's not a good way of writing an answer. So we write x equals 4. That's our answer. Okay, next example. Suppose g of x, sometimes we get bored of writing f, so we write g. It means the same thing, really. Suppose g of x equals 3x plus 2. What value of x makes g of x equal to 7? So the whole thing's equal to 7, so 7 equals 3x plus 2. Now, we'll go ahead and begin by subtracting 7 from each side. Subtracting 2 from each side. So it says 5 equals 3x. Finish by dividing each side by 3. So 5/3 equals x, which is delightful, except it doesn't look good. So we'll write x equals 5/3. Boom, boom, boom. That's our answer. Okay. Now, last bit is this graph business. So for these graphs, you're going to need to go ahead and try to read your way through. I'll get you started. This looks like a lot, but you'll see it's not necessarily that much. So the first one we're going to do is, what's the value of f of negative 5? That means, where is that function when the x is negative 5? And I went ahead and I drew a little red help for you there, and it's at negative 4. Negative 3. All right. Next one, so we'll erase that stuff. What's the value of f of 8? Go over to 8, find the graph. All right, now that is at 6. So f of 8 equals 6. Okay. Next one's different. It says, what value of x makes f of x equal to 7? So you find where the function is equal to 7. So basically what you think of as a y value of 7. And in this case, that's going to be 9. Okay. What value of x makes f of x equal to negative 4? Now if you go down to negative 4 on the function value, you'll see there's actually 2 answers here. So not always 1, sometimes there's 2. So x equals negative 4 and x equals negative 2. You need both of the answers. And then finally, what value of x makes f of x equal to negative 6? You can see I drew with my little red thing there, the function never goes down to -6. It's not actually part of the range, so in fact, none. There's no answer there. Okie doke. Hey, you guys, these were some pretty fast notes. I hope it worked for you. Please let me know if you have any questions, and thank you for watching.